Great. I'm just going to bring a few things up here. And fellow Toastmasters, I really appreciate this opportunity to share my first ever icebreaker. And you know what? To say that nerves are part of things right now is an understatement. Let me try that again. I think I was on mute somehow. So I want to thank you, Braden, for giving me the opportunity, Mr. Toastmaster, to present my icebreaker. As well as fellow Toastmasters, it is a great opportunity for me to really step outside my comfort zone. Now, Karen Carpenter was one of the most beloved singers of the 70s. Natalie Wood played a character who was outshined by her talented sister, then was forced to step into the limelight. The iconic Barbra Streisand actually had stage fright and was fearful of forgetting the lines to her songs. Now, what did these talented women have in common? They either played or were women who reluctantly took the stage and pushed past their stage fright to delight audiences. What you may not know is that I have something in common with them. Since I was a kid, I have a sincere, debilitating phobia of being a solo act on stage. And I too am reluctant to take center stage. I'm also horribly terrified of a microphone. So much so that in fact this summer I had to do a keynote speech and lost my voice mid-speech. And it wasn't until I ditched the microphone, projected my voice, that I was somewhat okay. Super weird. This is why I'm here at Toastmasters, to conquer this fear once and for all. Now, today, I'm going to take you back to my OG, my origin story, then share a little bit about where I am in the journey now and where I'm aspiring to be where my public speaking is concerned. I'm sure you're asking yourself, Karis, what's up with this? You seem pretty comfortable. Well, I'll tell you, it doesn't really make sense. I come from a long line of performers. My great-grandmother was an opera singer. So is my birth father. My dad that raised me is a consummate entertainer, as Samta can share with you. Many of my siblings have been actors, performers, and keynote speakers during their life. However, I was intimidated by their natural talent and shied away. So much so that I became the person behind the scenes, the prop master, the stage manager, the concert member in the pit. I was quite content to be in the background, but yearned to step out on stage. I loved being the person that made everyone else look amazing. However, at some point in time, I realized that I actually have a voice and I have a very important message that I need to share. Unfortunately, it also means that I have to face one of my biggest fears. Fast forward to today, to inch me forward in this goal, I became a workplace facilitator and a one-on-one leadership coach. And I gotta say, I'm actually pretty darn good at it. It turns out that I can deliver a workshop, a keynote speech, and use a microphone when the message is not mine. Strange, but true. Yet I still endeavor to figure out how to share my story. And when I do, I'm going to tell you, it is a compelling one. I want to find a way to be as engaging, as entertaining as both my dads and as talented as my siblings. And so this is where Toastmasters comes in. This group is going to help me unlock my fears. And when I do, it is going to be elf-tastic. This is all well and good, but where does it lead? It leads to fulfilling a dream, breaking through barriers, and facing fears. I aspire to create compelling and engaging stories with content backed by science, tested in battleground of industry, in order to help business owners, leaders, and executives become closer connected to their team, breaking down borders of neurodivergent individuals in the workplace in an effort to help build better leaders. Now, why is this story important? Because it is my story of leadership, of being neurodivergent, and having, quite frankly, crappy leaders who knew better but didn't care to do better. In essence, in order to fulfill my dreams, I need to find a way to marry my dad's wit, charm, storytelling with my brother's ability to capture an audience and my love of psychology and coaching to build better leaders. And when I do, I will have conquered a lifelong dream built by a shy little girl looking to look up to her family to say, hey, I'm finally one of you. Thank you.